They showed up that day fully intending to neutralize me at any cost. Their own paperwork shows that the entire operation was fraudulent just due to the proof of service that was signed as having been served at 5:18. That video where you're watching them assault me and my daughter is all happening at 4:50 p.m. But not even just that. I found a surveillance report of these guys watching us for 12 hours beforehand, proving that this was all done under false pretenses before they ever had any illegal authority. And just due to the nature of prior fraud and the relationship between me and this sheriff's office, it was all fruit of the poison tree, so I knew that they were kidnapping us right from the rip. If you watch the video, there was nothing I could do to de-escalate this situation that was possible. They couldn't stop escalating as soon as I asserted my rights. I stated, "This was a kidnapping, show me the paperwork," as the first thing I said. They're trying to say that I was screaming at them all this, then why didn't you show the paperwork? That's because it didn't exist. The paperwork had not even been printed and sent to the sheriffs yet, and they need a sealed copy from the clerks in order to move on a warrant like that. They knew the entire thing was based under false pretenses, so as soon as I opened my mouth, they needed to shut me up so the witnesses around weren't repeating this shit, potentially. But the only reason they didn't neutralize me right there and claim it was suicide by cop was because there was 4 or 5 people around at the pool. I had chosen to kind of force the interaction to happen at the pool by releasing information at certain time intervals. And they could not say that I was reaching in a waistband. They couldn't say I was a danger to anybody. There was nothing they could fucking say to justify anything that they did. So they didn't pull the trigger. And they decided to do a disappearance scam instead, using a psychiatrist buddy of theirs that filed a whole bunch of fraud upon the court within a medical facility. This guy used his license to abuse his power as a psychiatrist, trying to commit me after that, citing that I was dangerous to them. They peacefully served the Baker Act, and then I beat a cop right in front of my daughter. That video proves that everything they said is fucking fraud. There's not a chance that it couldn't be. Everything you see happening in that video was part of a desperate cover-up attempt to cover up the misconduct of a deputy named Scott Reid. He is the sole originator of all the problems that everybody is in right now and the generator of this whole calamity. They attacked me and ramped up the pressure with me and really started to retaliate once I had found and released some impossible contradictions from within my VA medical records. It's impossible to deny fraud once this makes it into a federal courtroom, and they all know that. They knew it, and now they know that they just escalated it to the millionth degree. They took it to a whole nother level, added armed burglary to the list of charges, torture. This is really turning into a very, very serious civil rights violation case once we get through federal court.